Welcome back to The Rookie, the Brisbane Bandits' sensational new baseball show. This show is for you, for baseball fans and people like me who've always wanted to know a little bit more about this fantastic sport. Now, Buster's girlfriend Jess was very lucky to catch up with a man whose contributions to baseball in Australia are endless. Once upon a time, he was the Brisbane Bandits general manager. He's now director of Major League Baseball Australia and has done endless things for the game. We're talking about Tom Nicholson. You know what? Instead of listing off his accomplishments, we're going to cut straight to this week's Community Spotlight and show you the clinic, Training with the Pros, which without Tom's tireless work wouldn't be possible. Here it is. That's some fantastic stuff and just the tip of the iceberg of what Tom does for baseball. Well, without further ado, let's send it to the exclusive interview with Jess.
Thanks, Campo. I know you guys were all expecting to see Jess, but unfortunately she's on a date with Buster right now. So you're with me, Whitey, and I'm here with Tom Nicholson. Tom, now you're the Director of Major League Baseball Australia and Oceania. Now that's a big title. Tell us a little bit about your position.
Well, it's a bit of a big territory too. I've been blessed with my role with Major League Baseball Australia and Oceania. It's a lovely area. I guess our objective really is looking at growing the game internationally.
Oh, that makes sense, and we were fortunate to just watch a clip about training with the pros. It was our community spotlight this week. Can you tell us a little bit about training with the pros?
Yes, training with the pros, we look at trying to identify but also help in developing young athletes, young kids, the skills and fundamentals of the game. But it's also an opportunity to engage with our professional ball players, both major leaguers, minor leaguers, and also players in the ABL and the Brisbane Bandits. It is a national program. We're taking it to New Zealand this next week. It really is a great opportunity for us to engage in a form of touchable heroes, being able to have our professionals come back, give something back to the youth and our foundation of the sport.
Absolutely, that's fantastic. Now, this episode of The Rookie's been a bit of a tribute to Major League Baseball with training with the pros, but also we've showed clips from the World Series this past year, and how amazing was that World Series? Won all 7 games.
Phenomenal. And when you look at it, that Game 6 had to go down in the history books. I don't know if you caught glimpses of Game 6. It went down to the wire, 2 outs, 2 strikes on several occasions, and the Cardinals never say die attitude. It was phenomenal to watch, and underdogs. And who would have picked the Cardinals with such a poor start to the season?
I know, it was incredible. Now, who were you cheering for in the World Series?
San Francisco Giants.
Oh, okay.
They weren't there.
Unfortunately, they fell a little bit short this year. You got to revel in the victory the year before.
Absolutely.
Now, do you ever get to go to the World Series? Did you get a chance to go this year?
I didn't. I had tickets, but I had to give them away because here back in Australia, we were putting on the World Series watch parties as we do every year. So it's all about engaging the corporate and the community and the media. It is our jewel event. So it's important to be here in Australia during that time to help promote the game.
That makes sense. I'm sure that you didn't mind not having to travel all the way back to the States.
Oh, I don't mind.
Now, as Campo mentioned earlier in the show, you, in a former life, were the general manager of the Brisbane Bandits. Tell us a little bit about that real quick.
Well, thank goodness I have selective memory on that because I do remember the good times. It was the halcyon days of baseball here. At one stage, we were voted the Brisbane's most popular summer sport. That was back in the early 90s. And tremendous, especially here back at the RNA, the showgrounds here where we consider it the home of baseball.
Yeah,
it brings back great fond memories, and it's fantastic that the new ABL, the Australian Baseball League, is using the name Brisbane Bandits because I think it's got some strong equity.
Absolutely. I know that a lot of people remember the name from back in the 90s. Now, let me ask you this. Is it better being coming to Bandits games as a general manager or as a spectator?
Oh, absolutely, spectator, mate.
I can imagine not as much stress, I'm sure. Now, those were all good answers. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to start something new. We're going to do what's called the quick hitter. We're going to ask you 10 quick hitting questions. We're going to put you on the hot seat. And
well, especially when I was a pitcher, so swinging a bat's not my forte.
Well, we're going to do 10 quick questions. You got to answer them in 1 word or less. They're all about Major League Baseball and the Australian Baseball League. So you're now on the hot seat. So, who is your favorite Bandit?
I have to go with Brad Dutton.
Brad Dutton. Number 2, Prince Fielder, big off-season, still free agent. Who is he going to sign with?
I think the dark horse there would be Nationals.
Good answer. I'm from Washington. I like that answer. World Series in 2012. Who you got as the winner?
I think it's the year of the Rangers. I mean, they've been knocking on the door. I see them coming back.
Okay. Now, the World Baseball Classic is only about 14 months away. It's in 2013. Being from America, do you cheer for America or do you cheer for Australia?
Whoever's in front.
Whoever's in front.
Let's say Australia.
Australia. Number 5, favorite big leaguer of all time?
Willie Mays, San Francisco Giants.
Good answer. Number 6, will Yu Darvish, the newest Japanese pitcher to go to the U.S., will he be better than Daisuke Matsuzaka?
I say Darvish.
Darvish will be better. Number 7, our number 7 question is, Favorite place to travel to working for Major League Baseball?
Ooh, most interesting, I'd have to say New Caledonia.
New Caledonia, okay. Number 8, your all-time favorite baseball movie?
That's a tough one. So many, but I'll go with Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams. Now you do a lot of international traveling. What's your favorite airline to fly with? Which one's the best?
Qantas Airways.
Qantas Airways, I would have to agree with you on that. Now, last question, the toughest question of all. The Bandits have one series left, 5 games. We're on the outside looking in. Are the Bandits going to make the playoffs?
Yes, they will. They'll have to giddy up, though.
Wonderful. Well, I'm here with Tom Nicholson. Tom, you're off the hot seat. Thank you very much for joining us.
It's a privilege.
Well, we've been told this show is a lot like the hit sitcom Entourage, the fastest 24 minutes on TV, and that means our show's just about over. But before we leave, I want to remind you once more to log on to the Bandits Facebook page and put in your submission for the newest Bandits contest. Bandits, you got to be there. Take a photo of yourself from a Bandits home game, either from earlier this season or from one of the last 5 home games. Upload your pic to the Bandits Facebook page. If you type in Bandits, it's always the first one that pops up. It can be a pic of anything, from one of the games, standing next to Buster, in front of one of the food outlets, or with any of the Bandits superstars, or maybe even an action shot. The best pick will win a fantastic Bandits prize pack. Join us next week for the next installment of the Bandits' sensational new baseball show, The Rookie. I'm your host, Campo, and I'll see you Monday, January 16, same baseball.